This jet was built for one of the most dangerous jobs in warfare. Fly lower than radar. Strike faster than defenses. And escape before anyone could react. Meet the Panavia Tornado. Europe's Cold War strike aircraft that changed how modern air attacks were fought. Before the Tornado, most air forces believed bombing from high altitude was the future. But missile technology proved that high-flying aircraft were easy targets. By the late 1960s, NATO faced a brutal truth. If war with the Soviet Union began, traditional bombers would be destroyed quickly. To survive, attack aircraft would have to fly extremely low. So low that radar could barely see them. The United Kingdom, West Germany, and Italy realized they all needed the same type of aircraft. Instead of building 3 separate jets, they formed a joint company called Panavia. Their mission was ambitious. Create a supersonic strike aircraft that could fly at treetop level, in bad weather, day or night, carrying heavy weapons deep into enemy territory. This became the Tornado program. Designing such a jet required new technology. One of the Tornado's most iconic features was its variable sweep wing. At slow speeds, the wings spread wide for lift and stability. At high speed, they swept backward, reducing drag and allowing supersonic flight. This made the Tornado incredibly versatile. But the true breakthrough was its terrain-following radar. The Tornado could automatically fly just meters above the ground while avoiding hills, trees, and buildings, even in darkness or storms. This gave it a massive survival advantage. Enemy radar struggled to track it. Missile systems had little time to react. The Tornado first flew in 1974 and entered service at the end of the 1970s. It quickly became NATO's primary deep strike weapon in Europe. Its main role was terrifying. If war broke out, tornadoes would rush into enemy territory within the first hours. Destroy airfields. Cripple radar systems. Hit armored formations. And open corridors for other aircraft. Different versions of the Tornado were built. The IDs focused on strike missions. The ECR hunted enemy radar and missile systems using anti-radiation missiles. The ADV version was modified for long-range air defense. Together, they covered a wide range of combat roles. When the Cold War ended, many thought the Tornado would be retired quickly. Instead, it went straight into real combat. During the Gulf War in 1991, Tornadoes flew some of the most dangerous missions of the conflict. Early attacks were extremely low altitude, just as the jet was designed for. Losses were heavy at first, forcing tactical changes. Soon, Tornadoes began using precision weapons from higher altitudes, becoming far more effective and safer. The aircraft proved it could adapt. Throughout the 1990s and 2000s, the Tornado participated in operations across the Balkans, Afghanistan, Iraq, and Libya. It evolved into a precision strike platform. Laser-guided bombs. GPS weapons. Advanced targeting pods. The Tornado was no longer just a low-level bomber. It became a smart attack aircraft. One of its most critical roles became SEAD. Suppression of enemy air defenses. Specialized Tornadoes hunted surface-to-air missile systems and radar installations. This allowed other jets to operate safely above hostile territory. In many conflicts, Tornado crews were among the first aircraft to cross enemy borders. Constant upgrades kept the Tornado relevant far longer than expected. Navigation systems were modernized. Cockpits went digital. Weapons integration expanded. But time eventually caught up. New aircraft like the Eurofighter Typhoon and F-35 offered better performance, stealth, and networking. Gradually, Tornado fleets began retiring. The United Kingdom officially retired its Tornadoes in 2019. Germany and Italy followed with phased reductions, though some aircraft remain in limited service roles today. Even as it leaves frontline service, the Tornado's influence remains massive. It pioneered terrain-following strike tactics. It proved multinational aircraft development could work. And it reshaped how modern air campaigns begin. The Tornado was not glamorous. It did not dominate air shows. It flew the missions no one else wanted. Low altitude. High risk. Heavy fire. But it delivered again and again. From Cold War invasion scenarios to real combat across multiple continents, the Panavia Tornado became one of the most important strike aircraft in modern history. A jet built for the worst day of war. That ended up defining decades of aerial combat.